In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about FTX and why I think it's a good project to pay attention to. The reason is because it solves a real problem that nobody has this solution. And therefore, if it's going to bring new traffic to crypto world without actually investing in crypto, that's magic. So let me explain. Before I do that, my name is Eddie, and this is not a financial advice. This is just for education and entertainment purposes. This is crypto. It's a wild, wild west, so please respect that, and let's go and dive into the video. So to begin with, I need to connect some dots to explain why FTX will be something big. See, as a user experience, I try to get into the NFT games, right, and NFT. So the first try, just doing some transactions got me sick because I wanted to transfer from my exchange to my wallet. I paid fees. Now I wanted to buy an NFT. There was, I think, $250 worth of fees for buying something worth $100. I was like, what is this? What's going on with Ethereum? This is not healthy for a newbie, for a newcomer, for people that have low and medium budgets. It doesn't make sense. That's not the only problem. People have lost around $5,000 in failed transaction fees. That means he did not get his NFT, and because of the slippage, right? So I made this video explaining the frustration of Ethereum. Go buy yourself some tokens in VeChain, Harmony, Solana, whatever you feel like. Cardano, they're all the same. They're all providing the same services, just like the Ethereum OpenSea. So it's up to you to decide which one you want to take. The reason is the gas fees on the Ethereum are just making the environment not healthy for the buyers and the sellers. The creators do not. And I was right. A lot of people started getting frustrated with this. And it just makes sense, right? Now, what I wanted to address is, okay, which one to go? Because now I have a problem with Ethereum. So all of them are markets, all of them are built on blockchain, so there's no big difference except for fees that are like pennies. Then, the next day of that video, I found something really important that can bring people back to the Ethereum. You can see here, I posted on September 3rd. Are looking for alternatives because of the crazy gas fuels that the Ethereum is causing. Now, the good news is there's a company called Immutable X is promising to bring down the NFT gas fees on the Ethereum blockchain to zero. Yes, you heard me right, it's zero. Okay, so now Ethereum is, or Immutable X actually is helping Ethereum to solve this problem. So it can, but they haven't gotten so many projects in there, but they will attract eventually till Ethereum 2.0 comes out. So we know this is as a fact. Now, Immutable X will get attraction, so you need to pay attention to it because I think it's a good project because it's solving this problem. And Solana and Cardano are solving the problem in Ethereum with the gas fees. So these are problems, and I'm trying to track the human behavior in this process because once I am frustrated, I'm going to look for an alternative. And in that video, I told everybody, it's like Ethereum, people will migrate from Ethereum and go somewhere else because these gas fees just doesn't make sense. Now, yesterday I had a gathering with some friends, and we were talking about, I mean, the regular people, they're not into crypto, they're not into any of this stuff. However, they were really interested in NFTs. They love the art, they love everything. So I started explaining how it works, I was explaining what is NFT, and I was doing everything to help them understand this whole thing. Now, this is critical. Once I started explaining the process of how to purchase, I lost them. They could not focus. They did not understand the wording. What is an exchange? What is a wallet? What is a marketplace? They got lost. And I think that's a turnoff. I mean, I'm sure there are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people that they want to join this trend, but this doesn't make sense to them. And that's true. Every single one of us that came into crypto just was scared from the first moment, doesn't know what is he doing. Is he on the right track? Is he doing the right, putting the right wallet? It's the first experience. And that's what will turn people off. Now, FTX will have that solution. And the good thing about it, it's not, and the solution is very simple. You can buy with your US dollar, with your credit card. So that thing, so imagine OpenSea in August did $3 billion worth of sales alone, not the NFT, only OpenSea on the Ethereum blockchain. So everybody now frustrated with Ethereum. A lot of that people migrated to Cardano, Solana, Phantom, whatever. So each one got a share, and probably Solana has the biggest share. Now, what's FTX doing? It's not only having its own marketplace that people can buy with a credit card, they're bridging the Solana to FTX, which means you can buy a Solana art in FTX with your credit card. Now, when I saw my friends yesterday, I was like, I remember something about this. I read it on Twitter. Sam Frank was responding to somebody. I forgot what it was. But I was like, let me do research. Now, when I started asking more people around, they all have the same problem. They don't know how to start up with a crypto. So FTX now has its own marketplace, and it did very bad today. It just launched, I think, today or something because of a scam. But that's not the case. That's a start. There's a start. There's always mess ups. But now they have their own marketplace, and now they're going to connect this marketplace and bridge the Solana art to FTX for normal people come into the crypto space, actually the NFT space, and buying with the US dollar without having to go through all of this mess. Now, I think this is big. And the second thing is they're doing it to the Ethereum as well. So FTX Marketplace to support famous Solana NFT project. FTX recently announced via a cryptic tweet that is now supporting an array of Solana NFT projects on its cross-chain NFT marketplace, including the App Academy, a collection of different cartoon apes, and the newly released galactic geckos. FTX announced the new NFT exchange earlier this year called Solcia. FTX is choosing to support NFT project based on market cap, floor price, and volume. Support for OpenSea NFT collections such as Art Blocks and Bored Yet Ape Club are also expected to be supported soon. It is expected, although not made official, that fiat deposits, Ethereum, and Sol can also be used for buying and selling NFTs on the FTX marketplace. A fee is charged upfront to mint an NFT to combat spurious submissions, and FTX charges the buyer and seller 5% apiece for each sale. So now we understand there is a big volume. Like you can see here, OpenSea did over $3 billion in 1 month. Now, we know the problem with the gas. Now, Immutable X is doing a good job. And by the way, Immutable X is just going crazy and crazy. But I'm talking about that niche, the little niche people that they don't want to get into all of this mess. They want to purchase an NFT without going through this. So how much they will get? FTX, you cannot find it everywhere. I don't know which countries is allowed, but for example, Ontario, Canada is not allowed. But it's a well-known FTX exchange. It's very well known. It's by Sam. And also what's interesting is the total supply. The total supply is 336 million plus. So if we combine all of this, like we have an exchange that offers something that no other exchange offers, which is letting people purchase NFTs with their credit card. So that's one. Second, a low market cap, like 336 million for an exchange. I don't think it's big. So that's why I think solving this issue, just like Solana pumped so hard because of the NFT space. I mean, Solana was around $28, $30 in May, June, and then just went to $214 in a matter of a month. And a big chunk of that came because of NFTs. So what if people now addresses FTX and see this opportunity and say, hey, now I can purchase with my credit card. Now this is something I'd like to use. And I think it will be a game changer. Now, I'm talking about the human trend here. I'm seeing my friends, I'm seeing people that I talk to. They like the idea, they like everything. It's just the process of going through this mess. And we both know it's not an easy process. So I think FTX, only for this option, I mean, it offers a lot of good stuff. But because of the total supply and because of solving this niche, and it will be the only one so far that you can be doing this, then I think this is great. Because again, it's not buying the FTX. Like I think Binance will do it one day, that you can buy it with your credit card. But it does not allow you to bridge to the Ethereum, does not allow you to bridge to Solana. Who, if they can bridge to one, they can bridge to the second, and they can bridge to the rest. And that's what makes this powerful. So I'm not gonna be like really conservative here, and price wise, because I don't like to hype things, but I'm trying to detect what is the next trend, what is coming. So it's sitting on number 30 here, the FTX. So I think if it goes to 15 under Shiba or Litecoin, like halfway. So I'm using market cap off. This considers the total supply available. So if we said if it replaces Litecoin, so a reasonable price would be 104. So it can double from 55 to 104 if it goes to, let's say, $129. So we expect 2 to 3x. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you understand my approach on this video, because I showed you why I was bullish about Immutable X, and I was telling you go to other, other blockchains because of the frustrations of what's happening with the gas fees. Now, I understand the frustrations of my friends and other people, and this is a good solution. Now, how many people will jump on this? How many people will use FTX? How many people have access to FTX? That is a question that obviously is going to make this harder. Is FTX going to be approved in more countries? All of this will have an impact on the price of FTX, because if there's more traffic, then definitely there will be more increase in price. That's just the bottom truth. So if you agree, then you tell me you agree. If you disagree, we can debate. I mean, I'm not saying this is what will happen, but I'm looking at the problem and finding the best solution to solve it. And this is what the only solution I can find. And I think it is a legit solution and a legit approach to analyze this. So if you guys like this video, please hit the subscribe button and like and comment if you agree, disagree, or if there's any other platform that can do this that I'm not aware of. Please share it with me. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next video.